Welcome to Legacy Lounge.
So let's start with introducing yourself, and maybe you can tell us a bit more about this beautiful venue.
Sure. My name is Brian Ah-Chuen. I'm the third generation of the Sir Jean Moilin Ah-Chuen legacy. And this venue, which is today a memorial center, it's actually, it was his home as from the 1950s. And we're actually in the living room. And as you can see, it's quite a big yard, and there's two houses on the side. And I was actually born in Rose Hill, and I grew up in that little house next door. So this is where I was raised and born and raised. Yeah.
You're a special place.
Yes, yes, indeed. In fact, it's hard to imagine how he started from scratch in 1931 with a very small retail shop, which was located next to the central market, and back then it must have been very difficult, but he persevered. And one of the values that we always hold to heart is his resilience to be able to build a business. And obviously, when he got to the second generation, then that's when including when he was still around, we went into the automobile business in 1985. And that's when the group business really took off. And you already mentioned all the brands that we represent, and that has been built over the years. We were able to build a business so big that in 2008, we decided to apply for the banking license. And we obtained it in 2010. So this year we're celebrating our 15th anniversary of ABC Banking, and today it's a full-fledged commercial bank.
You also mentioned values just now, and I want to come back to that. What values do you think that the family members have across so many generations to stay still very united till this day?
I think the first one would be integrity, which we give a lot of emphasis on, be it family members or also our employees. Everything that we've built, he started it in 1931 until today, it's been built on very honest business. We've never taken any shortcuts to get to where we want to go. And it's just being true to ourselves. I believe this has been what has made us resilient over the generations. And of course, loyalty not only to the family, but to our clients, to the business. And I always say loyalty is both ways, right?
Yes.
So you can't expect people to be loyal to you. You have to be loyal to them, and then it's a two-way street, right?
It's very natural, of course.
Yes,
to
exactly.
earn that. So besides values that we mentioned, of course, we have to come back to wealth and wealth preservation. And that's also, I believe that's a big part of your family governing as well. And how do you guys manage to strategically plan this wealth preservation part, as well as would you use any other tools? For example, would you set up a trust for your family? How do you make sure that's all in place?
Yeah, we've discussed about the trust part in the past. We haven't finalized it yet, but we believe that those are one of the things that we need to do in order to carry on the legacy. But for me, a trust is a tool, but we have to instill the right mindset in the family members. And I would prefer that it comes naturally, so that everyone believes that they have a role to play, they have a contribution to bring to the family business. And at the end of the day, to stay grateful for what we've built and what we have, and to do it with the greatest humility. So this, I believe, if we put all this in together, we'll be able to make the business grow and last for generations to come. This year has been very, very busy for us. In April, we created what we call ABCP Holdings, which is the holding structure for the bank to separate the banking and the non-banking business. And this will allow us to grow even better, and more transparency, more governance, and obviously more access to capital as well, because ABCP Holdings is listed on the main board of the Stock Exchange of Mauritius. And also in 2025, we shared with everyone, our colleagues, about our Vision 2030, which is our plan for the next 5 years, with clearly defined goals of where we want the bank to go. It's not much change from what we were doing before, but just communicating it to our employees on the direction we want to go in. And this has been received very successfully, and we're really working towards that 5-year plan. And
Cool.
as you mentioned recently, 2 days ago,
Yes.
we had our unveiling of our new logo. And it was just not just the unveiling of the logo, but also we have our new tagline, which is Aspire for More.
Yes.
And we want everyone to aspire for more and transform these aspirations into their own prosperity.